Hello, and that's not a watch. I decided to get back into some PC gaming, and the reason I'm making this video, I did some research on this company, and I'm looking on YouTube and I'm looking online, and I couldn't find anything with a review on these computers. So thought I'd make a video. I mean, there's a couple guys on YouTube that have made videos, but they're just going off of, what YouTube says, not what the computer actually is. And that's what I was looking for. I want to know, hey, do you own one? Do you own a brand of this computer? It says the RGB, which I don't really care about. The soundboard, or the speaker, the keyboard. You can actually put it on this mouse pad. It came with everything. I bought that monitor. Let's get into the particulars of this computer. This is an i7 10700KF processor in there, which is a 10th generation. Those come out in 2007. Those come out in 2020. Why am I saying 2007? So, not an old processor, but not new, cutting edge. It has 16 gig of DDR4 RAM in it, running at 2,666 hertz. So I was hoping it had 3,200 RAM in it, but it doesn't. It does have a 650 watt power supply. It's showing it as silver. I don't really know that it's of silver grade. It's probably bronze. Has their own sticker on it. I can't find anything online about that. Has a LGA 200 motherboard in there. Is it showing up? Okay, so now I got a flashlight in there so I can see a little better. The motherboard, it only came with a single stick of 16 gig RAM, which in a way I'm kind of happy about because I already have, there it is, LGA 1200. So that's the chipset. It has 6 cooling fans, and then the one on the processor. And there's what I paid for it, $679. Came with headphones, keyboard, the speaker, mouse pad, mouse. I bought this monitor. That's like, I think I paid like $90 for that monitor. But it's runs at 165, so it is technically a gaming monitor. I find that on sale. I wanted to do this on a budget. I used to be one of those guys that I was cutting edge technology years ago when it came to gaming. I wanted the latest, I wanted the greatest. I can remember spending over $3,000 on a computer, and you know where that computer is now? It's in the friggin' landfill. So there's no sense, in my opinion, unless you're a competitive gamer where you're going for awards and money. Let me turn this RGB off. That stuff, that annoys me. I guess that's a 5 terabyte hard drive in there. It's not an SSD drive. That's a hard disk drive, but it's supposed to transfer at 160 megs per second. This comes with a 1 terabyte solid state drive in there. So, but like I said, I wanted to know more particulars about the computer, and you just got guys doing this. This is what it is. It looks okay for the money, blah, blah, blah. Let me see if I can flip this around and we'll look at the cable management in there, which has been pretty good. So this is the other side of the computer with the cable off. They did a pretty nice job with the cable management. I'm okay with it. It's not something that they sloppily pasted together. This computer has really good cooling on it. Plenty of open ports for air ventilation. As you can see, I got stuff everywhere. The Wi-Fi dongle that it comes with, I never even put it on. I do have the Bluetooth dongle in there, And the two biggest complaints I saw on reviews that people were leaving on there was the Wi-Fi dongle. Why are you going to trust a $5 Wi-Fi dongle? Buy a real Wi-Fi adapter. There is no support for Bluetooth or Wi-Fi on that motherboard, so you're going to have to buy one. And the negative reviews, the Wi-Fi on this thing sucks. Well, you're using a $4 Wi-Fi dongle. And the Bluetooth, I haven't even connected anything via Bluetooth yet. And the speaker. I can't get the speaker to connect. I have it connected with an audio jack. I have had no issues with that, although I already have speakers on order, because when you turn all this RGB on, and I don't care if I offend people, I feel like I'm at a gay pride parade. I don't like it. Oh, the one thing I wanted to add, as I was looking at this company, they started, I believe it was November of last year, so they're relatively new to the PC gaming market. And if you, like I said, if you want to do this on a budget, this computer will handle it. I made sure that I got a computer with Windows 11, because it's my understanding that Windows 10, Microsoft is going to discontinue support for that in 2025. And when you buy one of these online gaming computers, you have to pay attention. This came with Windows 11. It was activated. I didn't have to purchase a code. All I had to do was set up my that Microsoft account thing you do, and luckily I still remembered my password and everything. And boom. I mean, I plugged this in, hooked everything up, and it was running. Bought myself a CD drive, a CD burner. I have some older PC games that I'm going to install on here. I said, when you stick your hand inside this thing, it feels like it's about 10 degrees cooler in there with all them fans running. It's almost like it's air conditioned in there. Okay, so wrapping this video up, I don't want it to get too long. Would I recommend this setup? Absolutely. I don't think there's anything that PC will not run right now on the market. You know, it's got a good video card in it. I don't know if I mentioned that. That's the Radeon RX 6600 with 8 gig of VRAM on it. So that's going to have no problems. I'm going to put another stick. I already have it on order. Like I said, I'll try to leave links to everything in the description of this video. I'm going to put another stick, 16 gig RAM in there, and that'll up me to 32 gig. And it's nothing in there is the newest, latest, greatest. Again, that processor came out in 2020. A lot of people are running less processors and gaming on it. That video card, if you bought it if you bought it on Amazon, probably around $200. The motherboard, I did find it on Amazon. The cheapest I found it for was $86, $89. The processor's probably going to run you about $240. I mean, all in all, I couldn't have built this computer from scratch for what I paid for it, because of the cost. And then you got the aggravation of putting it together too. And the RAM, I think the other stick of RAM, because I'm not buying the latest and greatest, there's no sense in me buying over 2600 RAM for it, because if I buy something better, it's just going to throttle back. I think that was $27, $28. But all in all, for what it costs, it's a pretty darn nice computer. It should run everything. And if you're in the market for one, and you know, with the monitor, you're probably looking at like $740, $750. You can buy less monitor. You could get a 60 megahertz monitor, but you are going to notice the difference when you're gaming. That's why I went with 165 megahertz, and this was the cheapest one I could find, because again, like I said, back in the day, I used to have the latest and the greatest, you know, and that's all in the landfill. I just want to play some games. I don't want it to chop up. I want to get at least 60 frames per second, and this will exceed that. I have a couple games on here. I've been playing Valorant, World of Warships for PC. I ordered GTA 5 on disc because I don't want to spend 5 hours downloading that friggin' game. But I recommend this. And like I said, I wanted to put a video, because when I was researching this, I could find information about the company, but nobody that actually had this computer or one of their computers. They were all just doing reviews based on what's for sale on Amazon. I'm very satisfied with it. I felt like it was a deal, and I would recommend it. That's it.
Amazing!